Welcome in, folks. We're back for another Q&A, part of our parent info sessions on secondary transition. This is a quick one. We're just going to cover 3 questions parents had about specifically safety skills relating to transition. So up first, how can I help my child to make safe choices when I'm not there to guide them? Let's go to Robin for that first one.
So, one helpful approach is focusing less on giving your child a long list of rules and more on teaching them how to make those decisions. You could practice a simple process together, things like pausing before acting, thinking about what might happen next, and then choosing that safest option and knowing when it's time to ask for help. When kids practice the process in everyday situations, they start to build the habit of thinking things through. And that's what really helps them make safer choices when you're not right there with them.
I love that. Okay, so practicing the process of making decisions rather than memorizing rules. Our next question, this one's going to be for Tessa. What should I do if my child shuts down or gets overwhelmed when faced with a problem?
As parents, it can be really difficult to watch our child shut down or get overwhelmed. Our instinct is often to jump in and fix the problem so our child can feel better right away. But it's an important skill to help our kids learn that it's okay to pause when we feel overwhelmed. Taking a break, taking a breath, saying, I need a minute, can help them reset so they can think more clearly. This is a skill that we can model and teach our kids. It's also really helpful to talk with your child about who they can go to for help when they're feeling stuck. Over time, this will teach them that they don't have to solve everything perfectly on their own. They can use supports and stick with it. They can work through the problem, which is a really important life skill.
I love that. Thank you, Tessa. And our last question, I think, kind of wraps these 2 up. How do I know when my child is ready to handle certain situations on their own? We'll go to Robin for that one.
Sometimes it helps to shift the question a little bit. Instead of asking, can my child handle this completely on their own? It can be helpful to ask, what supports will help my child handle this successfully? Adulthood isn't really about doing everything alone. It's about knowing when and how to use support. That's where self-advocacy becomes such an important skill. It's things like being able to say, I need help with this, or I'm feeling overwhelmed and I need a break, or I learn best when. Students who can recognize what they need and communicate that to others tend to navigate school, work, and community life more successfully after high school.
Okay, if you want to hear more on this topic of safety skill building for transition age youth, I hope you'll check out a recording from some of these colleagues earlier today, part of our parent info sessions with the Include Me program.